What's up, everybody? I'm Hustle.
And I'm Mo.
And welcome to Mo Hustle TV. We told y'all we was going to be bringing some, some side hustles y'all way, talking to y'all about some other ways to make money outside of what you do normally, or you can end up turning that shit into your,
mine.
You know what I'm saying, your full-time business. So today we're going to be focusing on two primary side hustles that are really popular right now, that's really, really popping.
Right. So you all know this year, last year, we've been through a pandemic. And you know, a lot of us had to get creative in ways to make income, especially if you got laid off. Maybe you weren't able to get your unemployment, just whatever. Yeah. So the side hustles that we came up with, anybody can start these side hustles. Let me say that first of all. But the first one we want to talk about is mobile services. Now, when you think about mobile services, you can pretty much put any service and make it mobile.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm talking about haircut, like just anything. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about car detailing, pressure washing, and dog grooming. Okay. Now, these are three essential things that most people need. A lot of people got animals. Everybody doesn't have an animal, but if you do, you want your dog nice, smelling good, things like that. Your cars, nobody wants to ride around in a nasty car.
Hell no.
Nobody wants nasty siding on their house. Okay. So the first one we're going to talk about is car detailing. Now, when you think about a car detail, a lot of people think just, running through the washer, get the outside washed and maybe a little armor on the tires. When we talk about a real detail, you're talking about getting through the cracks and crevices. Some people even go so far as to take seats out to clean all the trash underneath the car. So, you know what I'm saying? You can get elaborate with it or you can keep it basic. But say, for instance, if you want to do a mobile detailing service, all right? If you were to detail 2 cars 5 days a week, you could make anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 a month doing that. Okay, $500 to $1,000 weekly, however you want to break it down. Now, in order to start a mobile detailing service, it's really simple. Like, you don't need a whole lot of equipment. The equipment costs are minimal. All you need is a pressure washer. You can get a pressure washer from $170 to $400 at any of your local, like Lowe's, Home Depot, anywhere. Some car detailing shops or stores that are now having retail products, because so many people are doing car detailing. You can get your products from there. You can make the cost that you put into your equipment back in a couple of days or on your first couple of jobs, actually.
Yeah. That's okay.
So the return on your investment is going to be great to see your first couple of jobs. People like spending money, and they definitely don't mind spending money when it comes to services. People don't have time anymore to wash their cars. I used to like to go wash my car at the car wash, but I just don't have time anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And nobody else does.
That's why you see all these car washing places popping up. Like, we never had so many of those places in Gastonia,
right?
But it's like a bunch of them here now,
right? So, and even if you look at the car washes that they have now, they make it convenient for you. They may wash your car and you can vacuum it for free. It's because this service is something that people really need, and they're really, they're using more than ever.
They even got packages. Like, you go tell them you can spend so much a month and come there every day and get your car washed if you want to.
Right.
So it's definitely a money making machine if you use it right. So.
It really is no different than shopping online. You know what I'm saying? You press a button and whatever you want is delivered to you.
Exactly.
You hop online and the van will pull up at your house.
Exactly.
That's all you got right there. They don't even ask to use your water no more. They got their shit in the van.
They got everything they need.
Right. So that's just something to think about. If you want to get into a business, you don't have a whole bunch of money to invest. A lot of people got time because they got laid off from work or didn't have anything to do. So it'd be the perfect time for you to do some of these things. Number 2, dog grooming. I don't know how many of you guys have animals. I got a dog. I know Hustle has a dog. And we both don't like for our dogs to smell bad.
Exactly.
Or look bad. You know what I'm saying? You want your dog to look fresh and fly just like you. So the average mobile groomer, say for instance, they're going to work 6 days a week a week anyway. On average, you're talking about $65 per dog. This comes out to about $395 a day. If you're your own groomer, you're talking about $195 a day with an outside groomer. All right. So people love their pets and they will pay you generously to take care of them. Mobile grooming salons require significantly less startup than a brick and mortar business because you can put everything in a van and just, drive onto your client's house, bring the dog outside. You don't even have to do it inside your client's house.
Yeah.
And voila, your dog is fresh and clean.
So fresh and so clean.
And you know what I'm saying? By doing it through a mobile service, you're eliminating the cost for rent, electrical bills, water. And you can save thousands of dollars a month just having it mobile, period.
Right.
All right.
That's a fact, man. That's something to think about.
Right.
I know a lot of people take pride in like washing their cars, but shit, put that into washing other people's cars and let them pay you for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some people they shine up everything. They
I'm
shine up
telling
the
you.
wheels, the seats, everything. Like you can't beat a good car wash.
Right. And it makes you feel good to have your car washed.
Yeah.
Not only that, you got your car washed. If you ever had somebody get in your car, you be like, hold on. You like gotta pick all this shit out your car. Like, that's embarrassing.
Put the shit in the trunk. Hell yeah.
Hold on, girl. I'm gonna find you somewhere to sit. Just give me a minute. Now, the cost of a mobile grooming van, it's kind of high, but really it's not, because it can go anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. Now, you're talking about a $100,000 van. That might sound crazy, but some people serious about their business.
And that's a good investment.
That is a good investment.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to make that back.
Right.
You're going to make all of that back. So
right.
You got to make your money work for you. Shit.
That's
so if
right.
you're buying a truck or a van or whatever is going to help you, I would say do it. Spend that money to do it, and you'll be happy later that you did it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, so just to piggyback. So you talk about mobile services, car detailing, pressure washing, dog grooming, and that's just a few. If y'all want to know more, we'll do another show. You got some more side hustles, but that's all we got for you today as far as the mobile services. Now, Hustle's going to hit y'all with another dope side hustle.
All right, so this is one that has been growing for the past 10, 15 years. A lot of people know about it, a lot of people don't, or some people know about it and don't know how to get into it, but it's a reseller or a wholesale liquidation, right? So basically you got all of these big companies. You got like Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Dollar General, Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, very large companies. So when you have companies that large, they're always buying new product and replacing the old with the new. So what happens is a lot of those products that they have on the shelf, they pull them. Okay, they pull the old items, or what they'll do is they'll take some of the returns that people send back, right? So they take all of those items and they put them into pallets. And we're going to insert a picture of what, you know what I'm saying, a typical pallet would look like. But they put those products, and it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? You can get anything from electronics to you know, bath items, kitchen items, stuff like that. So they put that stuff on a pallet, and they sell it to people at a discounted price. But they sell it enough to where they're, you know, they still going to make a profit.
Right. Just
not a bigger profit as they would have made if it would have sold off of the shelf, right?
Right.
And so what happens is, those people that buy those pallets are becoming millionaires, because what they do is they take all of those pallets and they sell them to individuals, right? And that's where, you know what I'm saying, you or I could come in at, because you can become a wholesaler. And let me tell y'all something, man. Don't sleep on this, because the average annual salary for an individual reseller as of January 22 is $95,000. Like $95,190. And that's not bad for a side hustle.
Right.
Because we talking about side hustle. This is something that you could do in your off time. This is not something that is going to take a whole lot of time, but it does take a little time. All right. It's going to take some drive. All right. You can't be lazy to do this, because what happens is you get those items, and sometimes when you get them, they've been used, so they're dirty. You don't know if they work. So sometimes you end up having to plug those things in to see if they work. You might have to clean them up just to get them sold, but that's a small price to pay when you talk about, you know, flipping it, turning around and getting a return on it.
Right.
All right. And let's see. So most of the time, like I said, if you get these liquidation items, it's a good chance that they are going to be used. And literally you'll have anything on these pallets, and most of the stuff on there, you can find somebody that wants them or needs them. A lot of people, once they see the hustle in it, they don't really want to do it, because a lot of people honestly don't have time.
Right.
It takes a lot sometimes. You got to go pick it. You download it, you take pictures of it, take everything out the box, so it can take a lot of work, but you can also see some profits in doing that. And it's buying pallets from like Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. Those aren't the only places that you can resell. Okay, to resell takes nothing. You pretty much have to find a niche. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that right? A niche.
You can call it a niche. Some people call it a niche. We're gonna call it niche.
We're gonna call it a niche today.
That sounds better.
But if you want, a lot of people find a niche or whatever the hell it's called.
Hey, that's what we're gonna call it. You know, you can make up our own stuff.
Right. So they find one and that's all they sell. But then you get some people that's selling all type of things, but they don't. These items don't have to come from a pallet. We know that. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much buy stuff. You gotta buy shit that's in demand. Buy things that people want.
Right.
Buy things that you know are gonna sell. And it's just like that. I mean, it's easy to become a reseller, man. Right. It really is.
You look around a room in your house. Think about the products that are in your room.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a table, chair, bed, sewing machine, paint,
everything.
blinds. All this stuff is on pallets, y'all. So that means somebody's going to use it. People need all this stuff. Like, otherwise, it would have never ended up on a pallet if somebody at some point didn't need it.
Exactly. So y'all keep that in mind and do not sleep on these side hustles that we mentioned to y'all today because they're very profitable, very popular right now.
Right.
People are getting into them. They're creating their own businesses, their own spaces to do their creative whatever, and it's working for them. So you definitely don't want to sleep on any of these side hustles.
There are so many people doing mobile detailing right now. So it's not even funny. And I'm talking about like they're buying houses off of this side hustle. They're buying cars off of this side hustle. They're taking vacations.
Yeah.
Off of these side hustles, and you see it all the time on social media.
Right, you fucking around and turn your side hustle into your main hustle.
Right.
There's money out there to be made.
Yeah.
And if you got what people want, they're gonna buy it.
Right.
Hands down.
We just don't know. Like traditionally, like people our age, you know, we taught to think a certain kind of way. We basically taught to get a job.
Yeah.
Get you a job, get you a 401k, work hard.
Yeah. Work hard, you don't work, you don't eat, all that.
Say y'all what?
Which is true, but
it's in the wrong context with which we were taught or which we learned. So
yeah,
just keep that in mind, y'all. Side hustles is where it's at. We're not telling y'all to go quit y'all job, but imagine getting a side hustle and you start making so much money till you forced to quit your job.
Right, and just like we mentioned earlier with this one, like. Most of these resellers, like, look, the people on Amazon or all of these people are resellers. When you order something on Amazon, most of the time you are ordering it from a normal person. You're not ordering it from Amazon. Right. It's coming from a reseller. And they are making bank because people go to Amazon every day.
And that's why Jeff Bezos wanted to add that to
that feature, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
He's getting a little percentage off of it, but still, the seller is getting the most of the profit.
Yeah. I think the average Amazon seller, from what I read, what is it? Maybe the highest salary I saw. Not the high. It can't be the highest, but I saw $333,000.
I believe it.
And that's... Think about you sitting at home. You sitting at home boxing up shit that you got off of a pallet, and you shipping it out to people, and they're paying you for it.
Yeah.
And that's all you're doing. So it's
a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, y'all. So definitely, man, if y'all, want more information, if you want to get into it, we're going to put y'all on. But listen, with that being said, it's going to be up to y'all to go out there and make it happen and find the place that's right for you, that's got the best prices that you want, and it's close to your house. That's important because there are a lot of nice pallet places around here. But the thing is, if you don't have a truck or, a certain vehicle to transport them, you want to get one that's a little closer. So
listen, there's people selling pallets close to you, behind you, a mile from you. Like you don't even know. Like there's people wholesaling and reselling pallets everywhere. So you never know. If you've never even heard of reselling or ever thought of doing it, you'd be surprised at how quickly you could probably find somewhere to get pallets.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is do the research. Google will tell you everything. And it'll put you in the proximity where you need to be, like she said, close to where you live, to make it a little bit easier for you.
Yeah, definitely. So listen, y'all, we're gonna drop some links in the comments. We want y'all to jump in the comments as usual.
We in the mode of just wanting everybody to be successful and make money, make side money,
right?
Extra money, just whatever. It's hard out here.
It really is. And imagine having a job and then going and having a side hustle and making more than you make on your job with your side hustle and still keeping that job.
Right.
I mean, if you can do it, the sky's the limit. I mean, you can make as much money as you want to make.
Right. But remember, on your job, they're going to cap you.
Exactly. When you're doing it for yourself, listen, you go always double down.
Right.
When you're doing it for yourself, you're going to always double down. And that's what's important. You got to remember that. So, yeah, man.
All right. Well,
y'all let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think. Conversation rules the nation, as always. Make sure y'all hop in the comments.
Right. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and until next time, peace.